Hey guys, I'm Nick, and on this episode of the Scran Line, we are making some KWEEN macarons. I keep on looking over there because they're right there. I just finished photographing them today. They look absolutely gorgeous. Here is what they look like. So these are inspired by my KWEEN cupcakes. This is the macaron version of that. If you guys want to see me make the cake version of this, leave a mermaid tail. Is that an emoji? Leave something sea related emoji in the comments down below and I'll make a cake version of this. Let's get stuck into making these delicious macarons. Okay guys, so start off by popping your almond flour and powdered sugar into a large food processor. If you don't have one of these, you can just sift the ingredients together. We're going to be doing that a little bit later on anyway. So you just want to mix these, pulse them a couple times to get everything mixed together. And it's also going to help make your almond flour or almond meal a little bit finer as well. So you're going to run them through a sift, make a little well in the center and add your first batch of egg whites. So I've been getting a lot of emails lately about some people being confused about the measurements for the egg whites. So the recipe lists 2 lots of 110 grams of egg whites. So this lot, this first batch of egg whites I'm using now, is 110 grams, and then for the meringue we're going to need another 110 grams as well. So all up you'll need 220 grams of egg whites. So once you've mixed this and it's formed a paste, cover it with some plastic wrap and set it aside. We're going to move on to making our syrup, so add your water and sugar into a small saucepan. You want to bring that to a gentle boil. Bring it to 115 degrees Celsius. When you reach that temperature, you want to pop your second batch of egg whites, again 110 grams, into a stand mixer, or you can use a hand mixer for this. You want to get them nice and frothy. Once you reach 118 degrees Celsius, you're going to add your very hot syrup into your egg whites while the mixer is on high speed in a slow and steady stream. Guys, if you add it too quickly, you will end up with a soup. Now, I've got some Queens Mermaid Magic. This is a flavouring. It's a Queens brand one. But I found this the other day. I thought it would be perfect for this recipe. If you don't live in Australia, just use your favourite flavouring. So it could be bubblegum, blueberry, anything that's clear. So you want to add that into your meringue at about the 3-minute mark. Continue mixing for another 3 or 4 minutes. Once your meringue is nice and thick and glossy, it's time to stop mixing. You're going to add a spatula full of that meringue to your almond mixture from earlier on. You want to mix that in really, really well. Now guys, today we're going to do something a little bit differently to what I usually do. So usually I instruct you guys to continue mixing or add the rest of the meringue and continue mixing to the ribbon stage. But today we're going to add the rest of the meringue and we're going to mix until it's just mixed in. We don't want to reach the ribbon stage because we're going to split this into 4 bowls and we're going to colour it green, blue, pink and purple. Now I've got the colour formulations in the written recipe. You want to pop those into some medium-sized piping bags. They measure about 30 centimetres in height. Fill them up just below halfway. We're going to pop them into a larger piping bag fitted with a round tip. So you want to snip the ends of those little piping bags off, pop them into the big piping bag, and that's how we're going to get those nice clean colours for our macarons when we pipe them. So you want to pipe your macarons about 3 centimetres in width. Now I'm doing kind of like this little jiggly effect with my piping tip. It's going to give us kind of like this cool kind of tie-dye effect. You want to tap your tray 3 times on your bench just to make sure any of those air bubbles rise to the top. Then you're going to sprinkle these with some white caviar sprinkles. These are just regular white sprinkles. You're going to let these sit for about 30 minutes to dry a little bit. Then you want to pop them in the oven on 180 degrees Celsius for about 10 minutes. Once they're baked, let them cool down completely before you try taking them off the tray. So we're going to make some gold splatter. So I'm using some lustre dust, gold lustre dust, a little bit of brandy. Now if you don't want to use alcohol, you can use vanilla extract. You can use water. It's better to use alcohol because the alcohol dries a lot quicker. Now, I've got a clean toothbrush here. Again, guys, use a clean toothbrush. I don't want to hear people complaining about how gross this is. It's never been in anyone's mouth. So we're going to use that to splatter the macarons with a gold paint. And guys, look how gorgeous these look. I'm obsessed. You want to colour your buttercream frosting, so I'm using my Swiss meringue buttercream frosting. The recipe for that is on my website. We're going to add some more of that flavouring, the Mermaid Magic. You want to mix that until everything is well combined. Now I'm using an 8B piping tip to frost the swirl on top of my macarons, and then you want to sandwich it with another macaron. And guys, that is pretty much it. Okay guys, so those were my KWEEN macarons. I've still got the frosting in front of me. I think I made a little bit too much, but I will show you how to make, or I'll tell you how much to make the correct amount in the recipe. You can grab the recipe on my website, scranline.com. Link for that is in the box below. Guys, if you are new to this channel and you're watching for the first time, welcome. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you enjoyed watching this video and you just like thoroughly enjoyed watching it, hit a like button, hit the like button. There's only one like button on this page, so just hit it. It would make my day. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you all on the next episode of the Scran Line.